I've always been a fan of the Game Boy, but I've never bothered to build a collection. I know there's great games out there for it, and this is one of them. Ducktales. You may remember the cartoon as a kid, although I always wondered how Scrooge never snapped his neck when he jumped into a money pit. Anyway, this is another quality product from Capcom. If anyone can make a great game, it's them. So let's have a little look. The game features 5 levels: African mines, the Amazon, the Himalayas, Transylvania and the Moon. You can play these in any order you like. The African mines and Transylvania have to be revisited to collect certain items, which doesn't take up too much time. You play as Scrooge McDuck, out on adventures to look for more treasures and more fortune, as if the greedy bastard hasn't got enough money already. Along the way you'll come across various types of enemies, ranging from plants to aliens. These can be defeated using your cane as a pogo stick. Simply jumping on an enemy's head will finish them off, all except the plants because they're just knobheads. Jumping off an enemy also has the bonus of launching you higher than the standard jump would do. You can reach higher platforms to gain access to what would normally be unreachable areas. Jumping on a treasure chest while pogo bouncing will open it up to reveal an item of various value or food to top up your health. Small rocks can be broken to sometimes reveal hidden treasure. If you can't jump on a block or chest, then you can use your cane to golf swing, which will smash it open. If a block is on its own, you can hit the block away from you and take out the enemy that way. There are many hidden places to find throughout the levels. These are normally a case of just walking through a wall. They can give you some bonus items or even a hidden treasure. As well as treasure scattered everywhere, so is Scrooge's family. His nephews Huey, Dewey and Louie can be found in the levels, and they can help you in some way or request your help. Launchpad can also be found halfway through a level. It will give you the option of staying in a level or leaving it to move on to somewhere else. This isn't really necessary unless you don't want to be on that level. In the Himalayas you can't pogo through the snow, which is annoying, but at the same time is quite a nice touch as it adds to the difficulty. A well-timed pogo jump onto an enemy is fine as long as you don't miss. None of the levels are too long or too complicated to get through. There are a couple of directions you can go in some places, but this won't throw you off too much. They are quite simple to figure out and the path is quite memorable. Each level looks fantastic with plenty of detail. At least as good as the Game Boy can display anyway. The NES version looks amazing and this conversion doesn't disappoint. The character sprites are very well detailed and show off what the Game Boy is capable of. I really can't find much to complain about this game. There are a few pain in the arse moments, but they only add to the overall challenge of the game. Like jumping at the right time off a platform can be a nightmare, as 3/4 of your character can be over the edge without falling off. Keeping that in mind will make the perfect jump every time. The usual respawning sprites are a pain in the arse too. If you kill an enemy, then move a screen length away, then go back, the enemy is back again. This can be an advantage sometimes if you have a missed opportunity to get a chest at a higher location. There is some slowdown in some areas where there is too much on the screen for the Game Boy to handle. The falling rock bridges are common for this, but if you keep holding the right direction without stopping, then this won't be an issue. Each level has an end boss to defeat, and in all honesty they're not really that bad to get past. They all have a set routine which is easy to remember, and as long as you have full health, a few mistakes won't matter that much while you remember their path. Your final encounter will be with Dracula Duck, which is the hardest boss out of them all, and this is simply because he is so high up and you need to bounce off his bats to hit him on the head. After you've defeated him, it's a race up to the top of the rope to claim your treasure back before Flintheart Glomgold gets there. For a game that's 30 years old, this is still one hell of a platform game. The graphics and the gameplay are top notch. but I would highly recommend the NES version, simply because it looks better in colour and on a TV. But as a handheld game, there is no doubt that this is one of the best out there.